even with, well, we have mostly at the coffee shop. Stacy, I have a coffee shop in town called Common Grounds. I'm here right now. You probably see a little bit. College students.
That's where we'd be working. See? Over there, that's where I'd be working. Yep.
Okay, come on by. 18, 19, 20-year-olds hang out here. They love ambient noise, you know, and most of my music is, you know, even if it's, you know, it's easy to do the jazz, but I try to find music that's, you know, what they call lo-fi, hip hop, or, you know, acoustic stuff, you know, folk, even sometimes folk music that's just like really low tempo. And everyone seems to vibe to that. They really like it, you know. And yeah, people hang out here and just study and create art. And we have a lot of artists who hang out when it's not a pandemic. And just, I don't know if anyone's aware, but we're trying to launch a program called CG4 for next spring. And we'll start off with an artist huddle here on Sundays. I'm trying to get an exact date, but our board is working on that and fundraising. And we want to, like I said, expand so we can do more with the arts community and particularly artists of color in DeKalb. So.
And when did you say that CG4 you were
CG4,
hoping?
so it'd be Common Grounds for artists.
For artists.
Yeah.
And when were you hoping to get that started?
Well, we put a GoFundMe page together.
Okay,
and
so
we're hoping to get to 10,000 and by Christmas time, holiday time, and then April our lease is up in this location, so we hope that we may be in a position to move into a new facility and better equip you know an artist program, which just doesn't exist right now. Aside from what the public library is trying to do, you know, there's really nothing else.
yeah, your daughter's art.
Oh yeah. I'll take you over to it. There's a little bit here.
Okay,
so
so
Aria attends DeKalb. She's a DeKalb High School student. She'll be a junior this year. And so this is the picture of George Floyd that she worked on the night when there was protesting and rioting in Chicago and out here. She actually saw some classmates involved in looting, and I think it really hit her, you know. And then she went on and did Breonna Taylor, if you can see that. And I think that's Ahmad, what's his name?
Oh shoot! Why? Oh, and we're recording Ahmad.
The runner.
His last name.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now for some reason. But yeah, she did. So altogether, she's done about 12 paintings of the same style. And we knew that, you know, she's an artist, but it took something to trigger her, you know.
what was she feeling, do you suppose? Just a fear, frustration, anger?
She was crying a lot, you know, around that time, mostly watching videos. You know, I think she hadn't really processed racism, being a biracial child. I think she, you know, she is mostly identified herself as a Black girl, woman. But now suddenly, you know, it's almost as if she had to pick a side. And what I tried to assure her is that there is no color to evil. Evil is evil.
Right.
What happened to George Floyd was evil. But there's a whole lot of people of every shade and color who can see that for what it is. And you don't take a brush, you know, and paint everybody the same. You know, police are not the bad guy, but some police are, you know, not being equipped to do their job. So anyway, we had that kind of conversation. And I think that she poured that into her artwork. I think she wanted to, you know, the patchwork of the skin color.
Yeah.
I think that had meaning here. It was junior year. I'm sitting in study hall drawing pictures because I have anything else to do, you know. And this lady came from behind me, kind of just, I had never seen her before, a white lady. And she tapped me on the shoulder and she said, "You are quite talented." I said, "Huh?" You know, it was as if as if I didn't know that already, you know. But that led to me really taking this seriously. Okay. And I wouldn't have a business right now if not for art. I wouldn't have probably made it out of my neighborhood because so many of my friends got mixed up in stuff. And we weren't, you know, we weren't what you would call at-risk youth. We were just in Chicago in the 80s, you know, everybody was involved in stuff. You know, if you were a person of color, you tried to go where the problems were and be part of the problems, you know. And that's kind of how it was for us. But so art took me, you know, what I wish looking back though is that I knew more. If I had been able to get more coaching, more, that program helped me, but I still started my career really ignorant of all the possibilities. Yeah. And I think that's where we can make a difference today, especially. There's not a lot of time. So we need to really maximize what time we have with young people, and they're so distracted. I had Nintendo.
Sure.
You know? Ahmaud Arbery, that was his name.
Okay, Ahmaud Arbery, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's not an easy name to remember.
Yeah, no. I forgot what you call it. The first
what
name
a story.
like the last name, yeah.
If that story doesn't tell it all, I mean, I don't know what does.
Right.
So we got a big job to do.
We do, and it's the artists in a particular way are leading this moment in a very particular way. It's
their time to speak. And you know, art, one of the reasons I love art is communication and cutting through boundaries and you know, touching people's hearts, you know. And we can protest all day, but at a certain point people aren't hearing. They need to feel something. And that's the job of creative folk.
Yeah,
like us.
absolutely.